Today, we're going to talk about a piece of medical engineering that's kind of like a secret agent. It works inside the body's most critical pipeline. It's called the endograft, and it has totally revolutionized how we treat one of the most dangerous, silent killers out there. So how does this incredible life-saving sleeve actually work? Let's dive in. All right, here's our game plan. We'll start with the deadly problem that an endograft is designed to solve. Then we'll meet the pioneers who were in a race to invent it. After that, we'll break down the device itself, step inside a modern operating room, and finally, we'll take a peek at what the future holds for this amazing technology. First things first, let's meet the villain of our story. It's a condition that can pop up with absolutely no warning, the abdominal aortic aneurysm, or as doctors call it, a AAA. I mean, just really think about that for a second. The single largest blood vessel, the one carrying blood from your heart to, well, everywhere else, suddenly develops a weak spot, and it starts to balloon out. The stakes just could not be higher. And that's exactly what an aneurysm is. It's like a bubble forming on a tire, a silent, weak bulge in the wall of your aorta. Most people have no idea it's even there. But if that bubble bursts, it leads to massive internal bleeding and, tragically, it's often fatal. So you can see why finding a way to defuse this ticking time bomb is so critical. Well, this exact challenge sparked a revolution. Back in the late 1980s, two brilliant surgeons on literally opposite sides of the world were working on the exact same wild idea, and neither one knew the other existed. So get this. Over in the Soviet Union, you had Professor Nikolai Volodys, who was literally hands-making these devices. By 1987, he performed the first successful aortic stent graft procedure. And that patient lived for another 18 years. Amazing. His first try at a full AAA repair wasn't quite there yet, though. But then, just a year later in 1990, Dr. Juan Perotti in Argentina pulls off the first great success, treating an AAA with his very own endograft design. Now here's what's so fascinating. You've got Volodys, a Ukrainian surgeon, publishing his work, but it's in Russian, so almost nobody in the West sees it. At the exact same time, Perotti, an Argentinian surgeon working in the US, is developing his own version, even teaming up with Julio Palmas to use his famous stent design. It's a true, honest-to-goodness case of simultaneous invention. And this sketch, wow, this is where it all started. This is one of Perotti's original drawings from 1990. You can see the whole concept right here. A fabric tube, the graft, goes inside the weakened aorta. It's anchored in place with metal stents, relining the artery from the inside and taking all that dangerous pressure off the bulge. So let's jump from that initial idea to the modern tech. What exactly is an endograft today, and what's the magic that makes it work? At its core, an endograft is a beautifully simple idea backed by some seriously clever engineering. It's a fabric tube held open by a metal frame. The whole thing is designed to be collapsed down, threaded through an artery, and then popped open right where it needs to be. Just think of it like putting a brand new, reinforced lining inside a weak, old pipe. And boy, have they come a long way from those first handmade devices. Today, there's a whole family of them. They're modular, they have fork designs to match the body's own plumbing, and they come in tons of different sizes so they can be tailored to fit each patient perfectly. The design features are just brilliant. The fabric is this super durable polyester, kind of like Dacron. The metal skeleton is made from nitinol, a memory metal that you can scrunch up and it'll spring right back to its original shape. Then you got these tiny hooks and barbs that grip the artery wall so it doesn't slip. And finally, there are little markers on it that show up on an X-ray so the surgeon can place it with millimeter-perfect precision. Okay, so you have this amazing device. How in the world do they get it into place? Well, this is where we see the true genius of the minimally invasive procedure known as EVAR, which stands for Endovascular Aortic Repair. Instead of a huge open chest surgery, the surgeon just makes two tiny incisions in the groin. The collapsed endograft is then threaded up through the arteries into the aorta. Using a live X-ray, they guide it into the perfect spot. Then they deploy it and it just springs open. A small balloon is often used to press it firmly against the artery wall, creating a watertight seal. But here's the kicker. For all this high-tech, in-the-moment wizardry, the most important part of the whole thing happens before the patient even sets foot in the operating room. Success lives or dies based on meticulous, detailed planning. You see, every endograft comes with what's called instructions for use, or an IFU. It's basically a rule book for the patient's anatomy. The section of healthy aorta where the graft needs to land has to be long enough, not too wide, and not bent at a crazy angle. Even the arteries they use to get there have to be big enough. If the anatomy doesn't play by these rules, the procedure just can't be done safely. To figure all this out, surgeons use detailed 3D models from CT scans. They measure everything: the length of that aortic neck just below the kidneys, its diameter, the angle, all to make sure the device they pick is going to fit like a bespoke suit. It's a perfect blend of modern imaging and that old-school carpenter's wisdom: measure twice, cut once. And why does this matter so much? Why all the fuss? Because when these grafts are placed outside those strict guidelines, the aneurysm-related mortality rate after 3 years can be as high as 11%. But when they're placed within the guidelines, it's pretty close to zero. Planning is everything. This technology has already saved countless lives, but the innovation is nowhere near done. So what's coming next? What's on the horizon? The future looks like something straight out of science fiction. Seriously, we're talking about grafts custom-made for each patient, created right from their 3D scans. Grafts that are coated with drugs to help the body heal. Grafts with tiny sensors built right in, so they can report back on how they're doing from inside the body. And we're even seeing AI that can help predict problems before they even start. Think about that journey. From handmade devices born from a simultaneous invention in the 80s, we are now right on the edge of an era of truly personalized medicine. The story of the endograft isn't just about fixing a problem, it's about perfecting the solution. The question isn't if we can repair the body's most critical pipeline anymore, it's how perfectly, how precisely can we tailor that repair to every single person.